Good morning, Dvora. I had some technical glitches, but I think that we're good
Good morning, Chana.
now. Hi.
It's nighttime here. I'm getting ready for bed.
Nachon. Good evening. Okay. So, can you tell me how the volume is?
That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, so we can begin. Boker Tov, Boker Or. I've been thinking recently about this idea of Yaakov and Esav being the masculine Ish Basadeh, who goes out into the field, and the feminine Ish Ohalim, who stays home in the tent. And how at the beginning of their story, they're in so much conflict. And their conflict is all about power and who will rule. But we know, our Kabbalistic sources tell us that at the end of days, we will have a rising of the feminine, that the elder will come to serve the younger. So I thought that perhaps within ourselves we could explore that. So I invite you to close your eyes and place your hand on your heart. And come into your body more and more with every breath. As you feel the rise and fall of your chest, with every inhale and exhale. Here you are. Every breath is a whisper telling you that you are meant to be here in this world. Allow yourself to feel that. You were chosen for this moment and this moment and this moment. And I invite you to travel back in time to a very special moment. The moment when the feminine and the masculine came together and created beauty, created you. And see this excited, bright, playful, filled with light sperm meeting a warm and loving and nurturing egg that was ready to receive it. And in the meeting of the two, there is this explosion of light, of beauty. And you can see how those cells multiply and multiply and multiply. Because beauty always wants to create more beauty. And see itself reflected back onto itself an infinite number of times. Until you see yourself as a fetus with wee little fingers and wee little toes and precious eyes and a precious nose and a heart that beats like the flapping of a butterfly's wings. And you are surrounded by safety and love and hope. And feel your mother's womb growing and growing as you grow and develop until one day there is an even greater explosion of light as you come into this world, welcomed by faces filled with awe and wonder and love. And see those faces looking upon you and appreciating the wonder and beauty of who you are. And holding you in their embrace. And I invite you now to hold your arms the way you would hold a baby. And hold yourself in the cradle of your elbow with your hand behind your younger self's head. And gaze upon this baby with all of the love that you have. Shine your smile and your face upon this beautiful creation. It's absolute perfection. And even as you do so, as you are holding this baby, feel that simultaneously Hashem, the divine, is holding you in much the same way. Compared to his infinite wisdom and capacity, you are but an infant. And as you gaze at the baby in your arms, feel that same gaze coming upon your face and your body. And allow your pores to open up and your muscles to soften so you can soak in all of that love. And notice as you gaze upon this baby, that it is this baby's being that you are in love with. baby's presence. This is the Yoshev Ohalim, the one who dwells in the tents. The precious energy of Yaakov. Part of what makes infants so beautiful is that their being is so radiant. It's powerful. And being in their presence brings us into presence. And as you hold the infant that you once were, and you feel held by Hashem's arms as the infant that you still are, allow yourself to enjoy this moment of being. And know that the love that you are receiving is because of your essence and not because of what you've done out there in the field. And keep soaking that love in through your pores until you fully feel it making its way into your heart. You are surrounded by light and love at all times. But when you are in doing, you can miss it. Here in being, you can experience it. And it is this love, the presence that we can access in being, that will heal the world. This is the state of Shabbat. When we say the end of days, it will be Yom Shekulo Shabbat. A long, extended day that is only Shabbat. It is only resting and being. And as we prepare to come into Shabbat, I invite you to extend this holding that you have of this infant and open your arms and keep that love and that holding. And imagine yourself holding and embracing the entire Jewish people. Those who seem to be just like you, and those who are vastly different from you. Be with them, with your breath, with your smile, with the love that you can share through your arms and your hands and your heart. And if you understand that each one of us is made in the image of God, you can understand the following words differently. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. Loving Hashem's creation with all of your heart and all of your being and all of your consciousness is how you come to learn and experience the love for the infinite that is the divine. And this is why we begin Shabbat by saying, Tov lehodot l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. It is good to appreciate God, your Creator, and to sing your name out on high. להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. In the morning, when it is easy to see the goodness in your fellow Jew, speak out this chesed, this beauty. Acknowledge it, thank it, see it. But at night, when it's not so easy to see the revealed good in every Jew, it is time for emunah, for your faithfulness, to dig and to seek with a candle or a flashlight the good, the spark of godliness that exists in all of us. So I invite you, as you're holding in your arms the Jewish people, your brothers and your sisters, to take a moment to bless them in your own words. Do that now. And as the Jewish people are Hashem's children, we are His Bechor, the one chosen to bring His truth and His light into the world. And because you hold within yourself the capacity to be like God, I invite you to bless all of these children as if we're coming into Shabbat, the way a parent blesses a child coming into Shabbat. And we'll say these words together. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha vayasem lecha shalom. And again, very slowly, the way you would hold the small baby that you are, bring your hands back to your chest with all of that love that you have in your hands, that ability to see and appreciate and shine light upon the beauty that you are. And love yourself. With the eyes of wonder, of awe, of joy. And I invite you to stay in this moment as long as you would like. When you are ready, you can wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and slowly come back into your body and open your eyes. And I'm going to bless you and the entirety of the Jewish people with a Shabbat of Shalom, Shalva, Refuah. We should be blessed with peace and serenity and healing. With love from Jerusalem. Will do.